know you're on a roll, sweet honey. Let's take it real slow. You know we got what you need, baby. So take it, move along. I said we got what you need, honey. Come and groove along. Come on. Rolling on the highway, you know. Wow. Come on.
welcome to Jubilee Circle. Jubilee Circle is an interfaith spiritual community offering inspiration, affirmation, healing, creative arts, music, and service to live abundantly, love wastefully, and awaken to our higher divine self. This is a community, and we welcome you here today. We are in a time of change, so there's a little bit of like unsettled feeling in the air, but it's all good. And I wanted to share a little reading with you today from Deeply Woven Roots by Gary Gunderson, and what he has to say about congregations. So what is the role of the congregation in building communities in which it is safe to be fully human? The power to bring people into meaningful relationships in the context of God's love is at the root of every congregational strength. A congregation that finds ways to love each other will have no boundaries for the love. If of God, it will overflow into the community, onto anyone who needs the love, or anything that can be delivered through love, be it food, assistance, or simply accompaniment. This power to accompany is not a limited resource unless it is conserved and turned inward, like trying to store up wind by putting it in a bottle. We live in a time between times when social patterns of community are reforming. On one hand, the changes seem too large and fundamental to be engaged at all, but the breaking down of old patterns also creates space for new kinds of association. The congregation is at the center of social innovation because its reflex is to come together, to seek out and include, to accompany. We have, I would like for the band to play the first tune, and then I'll give some announcements. Okay.
We're the Jubilee Band.
And we're playing a song of mine called Behind the Wheel off of my Novice, the EP.
A Bruce Clark original.
I got so restless, I was driving towards the sea. I didn't plan my trip, I didn't have a thing to be. I wasn't seeking solace, really didn't know what I might find. When you need a change of scene, we've got to leave it all behind, leave it all behind. Oh, I feel nothing in my head but driving, sleep. Those rays, I'll make this up as I go along. Cast my cares on the wings of the first seagull that I see. Another incarnation before they return to me. We're all illusions, really people try to count us all with the infinite scheme of all plans, and we're infinitely small, leave it all behind. Nothing in my head, but having seen those rays. I'll get this up as I go along. I'm fine.
forgot to say welcome to everybody who is online. And if everyone will please look at your schedule, you have our weekly events. We have normally on Sunday at 10:30, we have a Soundy School, which is like a sound meditation. It's an incredible experience. It's in the building next door. So if you have a chance to take participation in that, we'd love it. And then every Sunday at 11:15, we have our celebration on site or online. Today, we have Poetry Church, one of my favorites, because I am the president of the Poetry Society of South Carolina, which has been around for over 100 years. Thank you. Yes. On November 5th, we have Bruce Clark speaking, one of our band members. November 12th, Jim Litzinger, interfaith service on Qigong, which should be fascinating. November 19th, Julie Buckley, our board president, will be speaking. And then November 26th, Elizabeth Kane, former director of Unity of Charleston, will be speaking. So we look forward to you coming back, helping us grow again. Wednesdays at 7:30, we have a Course in Miracles discussion on-site or via Zoom, led by Lee McCurchin, behind the camera over here. And a couple of prayer requests that Julie passed on to me. Gail Mount, one of our members, has a brother in the last hours of hospice, and she and Jim are ready to make a 14-hour trip to be there. Please keep them in your prayers. Also, I forgot one more announcement. The local jazz group, JAM, which means Jazz Awakening Mind, will present a concert Sunday, November 12th at 4 p.m. here at the living room. You are invited to attend free of charge, but donations are appreciated. Thank you. Okay. We've got one more tune with the band, and then we will be moving on to Poetry Church. Lang Owen is here. No, we're not. Okay. Not today. Lang will be here to sort of orchestrate the poetry event. All right, we'll do it together. So take it away. I want to know what love is.
And Tamara is joining us to find out that question.
3 and 4 and... I gotta take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. This mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulders. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm when it gets colder. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I'm gonna take a little time to look around me. Never nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me.
Thank you.
Thank you, band. We have a very special announcement today, actually, and I'd love to have our beloved one speak of his retirement coming up today.
Hi, for those who don't know me, I'm Michael Reisman, and I've been music director here along with Candace for about 7 or 8 years, and this fall it makes 40 years since I started playing church music, and I've played in Episcopal churches, Catholic churches, Lutheran churches, Baptist churches, Metropolitan Community churches, Unity churches, a couple synagogues, and of course Jubilee Circle. And after 40 years, and I had a health crisis a couple years ago, and it was very, very serious. And I survived, but in that time I realized that there were a few things in life that I wanted to accomplish that I hadn't tackled really yet. And it's very interesting that I got a commission to write a couple pieces of music. Actually, it's 2 commissions. And I've spent the last 6 months, every waking hour, maybe 10 or 12 hours a week, writing this piece of music, which will be performed and premiered in the spring here in Columbia. But with a heavy heart, I leave. But I'm not going to be a stranger. I'm one of the members of JAM, so we'll be back in a few weeks to play a really wonderful jazz concert and with a spiritual bent. And I will be seen around, not moving yet. But I'm really enjoy being here at Jubilee Circle. It's meant a lot to me.
We love you, and we're going to miss you very much, right, everybody? Can we have a round of applause? And I have heard some of the music that he's been working on. It's really just extraordinary and beautiful. So I wanted to remind everybody of some upcoming events. Friday, November the 3rd, Lang Owen will team with Ash Divine in concert here in the living room. Ash is from Blacksburg, Virginia. Tickets are $15. We'll have snacks and BYOB, okay? Doors open at 6:30 for that. The event starts at 7. Friday, November 10th, we have Chris Compton in concert, also here in the living room. Tickets $15, and again, snacks provided, BYOB. Same for Saturday, November 18th, when the Midland Light Opera will be here. Tickets are $20. If you're under 18, it's $10, so bring some young people. They would enjoy it. And finally, November 30th, a Thursday, Al Black will be providing a poetry reading here at the living room at 7 o'clock. We had a service project, which is on the table over here, with our Halloween party. Was that 2 nights ago? I can't keep up. We had a treats for those on the street, and y'all, people gave generously, and we have all of these bags to give out for people who are homeless. Things with their food items and toiletries, toothbrushes, and washcloths, and gloves, and hats. So I just thank you, everyone who gave to this project. Also, in November, we are starting our classes. The living room is about to burst open during the week with classes such as early morning yoga, spiritual weight loss, creative journaling with junk mail art, neuro art, near-death experiences discussion, meditation with the art of kintsugi. All kinds of things are about to break open in the living room, and we hope that you will participate. You can check the website for the living room to see what's coming up soon, okay? I think that's everything I was supposed to cover, and now we're ready for our poets. And Kelly, welcome, Kelly Lanigan. So poetry can provide comfort and boost your mood during periods of stress, trauma, and grief. Its powerful combination of words, metaphor, and meter help us better express ourselves and make sense of the world and our place in it. Rhyme and rhythm in poetry intensify all emotional responses, be it joy or sadness. And like music, poetry can give us the chills, producing literal goosebumps with a good stanza. And that was from Richard Sema, PhD, Johns Hopkins University. We're going to begin with our first poet, Michal Rubin.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. It's a real rough time. I'm from Israel. And it's rough time for Israelis, and it's rough time for Palestinians. And it's rough time for the world as we bring all this war energy into it. All my writing, or most of my writing, has to do with the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, relationship. So I'm bringing it here today. Also, I was going to say to honor, but it's to respect the gravity of this time. I'm the field of their wars. Sandal-wrapped feet, steps, draw the path upon me. Thus I'm known and taken and fought over, grabbed in a fist, clutched by hands. They want me. I bear the weight, their yearning. I soak up their blood and stay arid. I'm the witness, the lover, the stolen, the given, the taken, the promised, the object, the prize, lost and found. Sandal-wrapped feet draw upon me. Take me, share me, steal me, dream of me, leave me. I speak with my breath, they don't hear. I'm the witness, the prize, the lover, the stolen, the given, the taken. I'm the mother of Abel and Cain, Ishmael and Yitzchak, the storyteller of their lives. I'm the field of their wars. I am the womb of their graves. That was in the words of the land. The song I wish I had known. One tear splattered onto ground that belonged to someone we banished. It soaked into their song, and the land drank it. Flowers bloomed, a new song. I speak to the tears. Go, join your sisters from long ago. Bring back the old song, for its home is here. 2. I want to sing it, a keening above the graves that are marked, above the ones with no stones to mark them. Keening the names on the stones, keening the missing stones, keening the dead flowers. October 7th, 2023, Rabbi 30, 1445, 30th of Tishrei, 5784. Will there be a day tomorrow? There is a silence, not knowing where to go, whom to talk to, what to say, which words are forbidden, which feelings need to melt with the pain, melt into the day it is, into a tomorrow and the blue sky of fall. Will there be more slayed babies in their cribs, posts of the raped, words spoken? Will there be a day after tomorrow and the blue sky of fall? Swastikas or celebrations, heinous acts as if they're liberating. Will tomorrow be trail of tears of the homeless between the bleeding ground and the blue sky of fall? The fall of the fallen, the fall of all falls. Thank you.
Well, that really touched my heart today. Thank you so much. And I think you'll find it interesting, my first poem that I'm reading. It's called A Stone's Throw. Surface stones built into heaps, Neolithic fire, concentric rings, round house in the super hinge, circle of sarsen slabs, ceremonial centers, and our ancestors inhabited these spaces. Portals, blue stone with its magical properties. In chorus, everyone sang to the tertiary planets, to the rocky, rocky planets, and to the great spear bearer with its diadem and holy garments. And today I hold in my hand a simple piece of blue granite, the size of my palm, and I held it up to the sun and saw the mica sparkles inside. And I imagined I will build a new ring of Brodgar in my backyard as a memorial for a buried cat. At midsummer, at sunrise, we too will meet like druids for a calendrical feast of senses. The blue granite will shine at her tomb's heart, an intimate ritual, a trysting place, and you, my shaman, will make your sympathetic magic. In that cathedral, we can remember the fire and water that it took to shape these stones, and our old faith, which deserves to be remembered. This is one of my poems in a series of poems about heaven. This is Heaven Part 3. Plato said we came from stars, and to stars we would return. Aristotle thought the heavens made of ether held wandering planets, a sphere of fixed stars far above earthly mortals, and their spiral of decay. The only hope, something after this, a celestial space only good spirits inhabit. We might be traveling there, but don't know where it is. And to get there, we'll go through the trackless forest of the night with our eyes closed, following closely a scent that strangely resembles ours. I hope I'll make you smile with this one. It's my desire to sleep and just sleep and sleep and sleep. So this is called A Long Sleep, and it's a nonsense poem, so there'll be some words in here that are seem a little strange. A long sleep. I could sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep until the wallops capel and the fish ford. Sleep until a great dog bays at bars that keep him inside. And armadillo's bony plates make a washboard for my scrubbing, and my eye, sleeping, sees detailed all it has not seen in daylight dulled by noise. Absent the lulling whoosh of cars, of conversations, my ear, sleeping, hears a gaggle sweep, a fawn pharaoh, the ant bear rearing. Sounds that reach in their sense-making toward no sense, true sense. Hands asleep, touch field faces flush with sweat from a winter that never was. All right, one more, and I'm going to pass this on to Lang Owen, who's going to bring us some beautiful music. This is how to draw the earth, and you can do it with me in your mind, okay? Draw a candle within a circle, a match with which to light the candle, a man holding the match, a woman blowing out the match, a dog on a rug observing. The dog jumps up and runs around in the circle, knocks the woman down. The man's confused. There's chaos. Darker, darker. Scratch the pencil across the page, heavy lines swirling. The circle is on fire. We need water to put it out, and more water. Let your thoughts be blue. Blue-green, algae, coral reef, and on the shoreline houses, and you inside one, a temporary dwelling, drawing by candlelight an Earth-like planet. Dog outside leaps through water, jellyfish, shark, whale, octopus, Amelia Earhart's plane circling, looking for a place to land, a desert island, an SOS, and over there a glacier or two, mountain, wise man at the top using his last match to build a fire. Warm your hands. Warm your hands. Thank you. Come on, Lang.
So it is a time of unsettlement. Sometimes when people are unsettled, they sleep all day. Or they literally, or they could stay up all night. But I guess figuratively, in a poetic way, sometimes people go to nature, try to see if they can soothe their spirit out there, or they seek out a wise person to tell them how to kind of deal with the moment. So this is a song about going to nature and seeking a wise person. It's called Blue Reed. How did Blue Reed get away with Blue Reed? She made up a name, built a house in a tree. I asked how she found a place she could breathe. She said, that's a good question, but not what you need. I walked across a field, waded a stream, closed my eyes to hear what she means. Back in the town, my coffee routine, gotta get away with me. How did Blue Reed get away with Blue Reed? She talked like a daydream and beat poetry. I asked how she found words she believed. She said, that's a good question, but don't listen to me. I walked across a field, waded a stream, closed my eyes to hear what she means. Back into town, my coffee routine, gotta get away with me. I live like I got nothing but time. How come I feel like I'm falling behind? She said, get out of your way and you'll find you're fine. I walked across a field, waded a stream, closed my eyes to hear what she means. Back into town, my coffee routine, gotta get away with me. Blue Reed, Blue Reed, gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away with me. Blue Reed. Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to the next poet. Her name is Jordan Brigman.
Hey y'all. Hey, you guys look amazing. It's such an honor to be here with you all today. Thank you so much. So this poem was written for inspirational purposes. Continue to follow your heart. Continue to walk in your life's purpose. Despite the negativity, ups and downs, trials and tribulations, never give up. This piece is titled, You Can't Kill My Vibe. Okay. It's easy to live, but are you willing to die? Simply, are you living to die or dying to live? Jumping off that plane, off that train gives the same exhilaration as if you are fighting for what you are believing in. When you talking that talk and walking that walk, can't nobody block, not even the trials and tribulations can stop. You, from accelerating through the pain, heartbreak, from the nods and from the knots you feel inside, and those moments when you're asking yourself, are you living or dying? The enemy will have you on your back many times, but what you can't afford is to let up. For the Lord has sent his angels all the way from heaven to tell you you're a dime. You are the first peak of light that shines, so bright at dawn and sunset. I know how hard it is to die. It's like pushing that button on the right that's labeled reset. Take a sip, go for a trip, move your hips, sing that song, let all your emotions flow out of you, and then you place yourself right back where you belong. Because for you, nah, ain't no giving up. You know deep down inside there ain't no limits. How can they say the sky's the limit when there's planets and stars beyond the moon so afar? Wipe them tears off your face, let the sun rays intertwine with your veins, let it lighten up your soul and allow the rain to wash your sorrows away. And you get back up because tomorrow is a brand new day. You keep fighting for what you believe in, for who you are and what you accomplish to be. Don't let nobody knock you down, not their words, not their energy. And you celebrate, and you celebrate, and you celebrate your accomplishments and achievements, small and big. Don't let nobody belittle you. Do you recognize what you just did? You're a leader. You're brave. You're smart. You persevere through the hardships, through the generational curses and your fears. And you die, and you die, and you died to live a life of freedom, to live a life you desire. Your path is different, it's new. Look at how beautiful you've bloomed. And you say, I got my drink, I got my music. I say, you can't kill my vibe. You can't kill my vibe. You can't kill my vibe. Because unlike them, you chose to strive. Unlike them, you didn't only survive, but you had to die to be reborn, to learn how to keep going. You living your life differently. Oh, snap, I just had an epiphany. Something just came over me. I feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I was sharing, but today, you think I'm blind, you think I can't see? I see or despise how you wishing me unwell, all the bad there is to be. But God gave me this vision. I don't expect you to understand. You can't kill my vibe. Yeah, unfortunately, I see you on the other side, but I'ma keep moving along to my own song. Can't nobody stop me, there is no defeat. I don't know about you, but I see God, my dreams aren't make-believe. I'ma take that unknown route through that dark street, through all the healing. I'ma choose to feel everything that life has for me because I know on the other side, there's happiness and true peace. See, I'm dying to live, and yet I still hope that all of you can see. All of you, I don't want to leave. I hope one day for my testimonies will feel like a breath of fresh air, some kind of oxygen you can breathe. It'll start to construe your heart, mold it into something else in a way where we don't have to be so apart. The love isn't lost. Search down deep in your heart. You allowed the envy to turn to hate. The devil used your insecurities as bait. But see, I'm prepared to be sent where people don't go. I want to save the people scared to die, scared to allow life to just flow. After you've taken that step, after following your heart, not conforming, not settling to the bare minimum and anything below. I thought I'd be singing, you can't kill my vibe, you can't kill my vibe, all my life. Now I know when to step back, but for the one who allows their ears to listen, if you could just open that third eye to see, God will reveal that you can actually get to that desired life where you wish to be. You see my struggles and you see my salvation. And even though you didn't support and didn't wish me well, I hope from my heart you can feel the love. It awakens, it'll cause your heart to swell. You see how life has so many turns? I became okay with being alone, and God says, not for long. But see, I chose this path. It's all a part of healing. It's easy to do it just for me, but how this world is made, God is using me to help you to believe. First, I was doing it for thee, then me. But I said, no, I'm going to stick to doing this for the whole wide world to see. I want to help everybody. There's enough new air for the whole wide world to breathe. After I saw you trying to diminish me, life had me in mind, you can't kill my vibe scene. But see how strong you have to be? How you have to forgive and then help people who aren't yet sorry? All I'm trying to say is heal. There are no limits, so go to the extreme. Live life to the fullest, for your dreams will come true. Have people walking out the door and they scream it's alive. For you talk that talk and you walk that walk. I told you can't nobody stop you from achieving your dreams, for they aren't dreams but your reality. All you have to do is believe. Can everybody say, I believe in me? I believe in me. I love y'all. I'm sending y'all true happiness and peace. Thank you so much. It's an honor to introduce Miss Kelly Lanigan.
Good morning. It's my first time in this beautiful space.
Don't you love it?
I'm very impressed. Just as long as I know it's there. Okay. This is a tribute to the music of the great jazz musician Miles Davis. Titled Close Listening. They call me the Rembrandt of rhythm. From classical to doo-bop, from bebop to hard bop, to infinitesimal fusions of jazz, rock, and funk. I am the melodic master, the ultimate arbiter of style. I am the crown prince of the soft, slow, sustained note, the pastel distillation of mood, the smolder after the red, hot, fiery advance. Meander with me. Play behind the beat instead of drive it. Chase the bird through the contrapuntal funhouse, where the blue becomes green, green becomes street, street fills with dolphins, autumn leaves fall in springtime, the bell of my metallic voice sings silence into summer. Come ride this warp and weft, while I weave cool blue ambrosia for your ears. Together we'll go for miles and miles and miles and miles while my horn weeps for you. Yes. Thank you very much. Aubade is a term that means a brief interlude. The sun raises the red coin of its face. Morning, in her gown of light, dances among the trees. A Cooper's hawk, the one we hear but rarely see, screams reveille. It rained so hard last night. Nipper Creek, dry for months, runs like a marathon. Trucks haul gravel from the quarry, gears shift, grind, strain up the road's steep slope. Sometimes there's a slam, sometimes a bang. Soon, blasting will shake the ground. Trucks pass, and their fiery music fades. Silence deepens like a dream. Tops of pines, slow green brooms sweep the sky. Old cat snoozes on the rough steps. She chases something in her sleep. She woke me earlier. pawed my chest in the dark, reminded me that for now, I am not alone. Reading late in bed. I have lingered too long reading Keats, and now the sun has topped the dancing maple. Winking light dapples the bedclothes. From the hall, I hear the small sounds deaf Isabel makes when I am late with her breakfast. It's not so much food she craves, but the familiar, the now silent ritual of chow sifted, the cascade of it into the empty bowl, the sudden bloom of fishy fragrance. Placated, she eats, then settles in a corner with a heavy, heavy sigh, and lids slip toward a few hours of oblivion. Then, thick and soft, her rhythmic snoring. I think of Keats. Soon trembling in wakeful swoon, perplexed she lay until the poppied warmth of sleep oppressed her soothed limbs. Old age, for cats, is a cross more easily borne in rest. Lupus is a term most people associate with a disease, but it is also a word that means wolf. And lamentus is the Latin where we get our term lament, which means to feel regret or sorrow for something. Lupus lamentus. All around us machines log and mine the land. Tree eaters are at our door. Rumble and whine begin at dawn, shake the cave where my pups try to sleep. They fear the day and no longer trust the night. Deer have disappeared. No birds sing. Rabbits, gone. Mice are a memory. Even earthworms have abdicated soil. What will we eat? Father Mountain, will you not wake? Shake your ravaged head, flex your great granite spine, heave your mighty shoulder, loose an avalanche of shale, boulder, slag to deliver us from the interlopers. But you do not speak. Your great tongue is cut. Your open wounds gape at sky. No birds sing, no birds sing. But I will speak for you, my futureless pups. I will speak tonight, long and loud, under silent Mother Moon. Thank you so much. And now we are going to hear from Chriso.
How y'all doing this morning? That is good. That is good. This is my first time here at Jubilee Circle, and thank you guys for having me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna do 3 series of poems. It's basically I am an MP, meaning I am a motivational poet. So these poems really help me dig me out of a really dark place. So the first poem, the title is a little bit of a shocker. The title is I Killed Myself. I killed myself yesterday and nobody noticed. Forensics say there was no dead body, but they wasn't focused on the crime scene that needed to be analyzed. Suicide note stating why me, myself, and I had to die. This may come as a shock to you, but I'm done feeling sad and blue. I'm done putting my energy to the things that could not be. I'm done pleasing people that are lethal. So to whom I may concern that don't understand this, I killed myself with kindness. I'm going to slip my cocoon full of perilous things that keeps me down because I'm flexing too many muscles while I frown. I'm going to jump off a building and fall into a pit full of joy and bliss. while I'm showing gratitude to the blessings that can't be missed. I'm going to stand out in the road of success and get hit by a beautiful foundation that keeps my expectation asking, what's next? You see, I should be dead as a doorknob, but I'm alive as a pulse throb. Negativity don't have powers over me. It had to get cut out like a cancer. And the aftermath, my questions answered. You see, forensics thought this was a suicide note, but this right here is a suicide for hope. Hoping that my good day for today is better than my next day. Myself, my own negative self. I killed and did away with on yesterday so I can live my best, beautiful life on today. This next poem is called Time Travel Motivation. God has been good to you. He has given you the power to dream beyond your greatest imagination that you can ever think. There are many extraordinary minds, but they can't even fathom that brink. All of the elements of the world is at your disposal, but don't let the evils of the world capture you and home you, because you're better than that. You're fattened with celestials that put the greatest giant on his back. You have so much light that the sun have to ask you for advice on how to light up the world. Your value is worth more than gems, jewels, and pearls. God, you're great. You are so, so great that people have to ask for an invitation just to give you a standing ovation. More than people clapping, insects rubbing antennas along with the animal kingdom who already think that you're a winner. The planets are aligning and engaged. They gravitate to your solar system because you are their sun of solar flames. You're the one. You're the one that oceans and rivers cheer for. You got the power of 32 suns plus more. There's so many things that I can stress, but I can only sum it up into saying that you're the best. And for the rest, well, we find out when you come of age. But for now, we're at the beginning of the page. You see, I tell you these things because I don't want you to doubt when everybody around you gives you clout. That's why I built this time machine, just to go back in the time to tell you and other generations that you are divine. And in due time, the world will know that you're blessed with a beautiful, beautiful mind. This last poem, it's understanding who you are and understanding how powerful you can be. So without further ado, this is called Limitless. When I was knee-high to a grasshopper, the teacher would say, the sky is the limit. I raised my hand and said, I got a problem. So when I touch the sky, I can't do nothing more? Flow like an eagle, spread my wings and soar? No? How the sky is the limit when the rich is jumping from planet to planet? While my city is in poverty, I cannot understand it. You see, don't underestimate me and my ability, because what you meant to say was the sky is the limit times infinity. When I talk, I expect you to hear it, because it's not just me talking. It's me and my Holy Spirit, conformed and constructed by my Heavenly Father. Now, once you got that in your system, what man can stop you? You see, I am in beast mode. Stomp my feet and make the ground shake. No wood, no metal, no aluminum can make my bones break. And I can show you better than I can tell you. Speak it into existence and do it. Understand, I flow like liquid. In many languages, I speak fluent. I'm a humble man that been to many promised lands, and sometimes I've come to conclusions that I don't even understand. I'm strong like a lion and tough like an ox, and best believe me, I think outside the box. So you can sit there and say the sky is the limit, but I am somewhere on Neptune, trying to make more plans to go to Pluto, trying to make even more plans to go to another galaxy we don't even know. See, while you teaching us information that won't pass, I'm trying to figure out how can I make my empire last. I'm trying to be the king's king. I'm trying to be the queen's queen. You see, we are gods made from the Most High God, and this ain't no imitation, no fake phony facade. So you can sit there and say the sky is the limit, but you forgot who was made in his image and likeness, who was made in his image and likeness, who was made in his image and likeness. So my dear and or sir, since we were made in his image and likeness, we have come to the conclusion that we're nothing less than limitless. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Now I would like to introduce Lang Owen.
So I'm going to wrap up the poetry church part, but then Tamara, you will have some final announcements, right? Okay. So. I wrote a book about the end of the world. Man, it's sold. I walk around like I'm on pins and needles. Damn, it shows. All I know, things are changing like the weather. Summer's cold, winter's warm with you. Got no time to think about forever, this'll do. Questions are the answers to questions they ask you when you're old. I don't know a thing about heaven or doing what you're told. All I know, things are changing like the weather. Summer's cold, winter warm with you. Got no time to think about forever, this'll do. This'll do. This'll do. This'll do. I try to think about love and pretty things and having fun. Sometimes looking on the bright sides like staring at the sun. All I know, things are changing like the weather. Summer's cold, winter warm with you. And got no time to think about forever, this'll do. This'll do. This'll do. This'll do. Thank you. Tamara Miles.
Yes, this will do, won't it? Just a few people together in love and harmony, giving the best that we have of ourselves. The words of Meister Eckhart, if the only prayer you ever pray is thank you, it will be enough. And I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll read another quote from James Dillett Freeman, who says, "The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us, and wherever we are, God is." I would love for everyone to say together, all of the changes in my life are positive and empowering. And from Albert Einstein, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Would the band like to lead us in We All Walk Together? Okay. Thank you, everybody, and thank you, everybody online. We'll see you next week.
Thank you for sharing your talents today. It was a blessing and a great Sunday.
And side by side.